It's story time with Mr. Burnett. Story time with Mr. Burnett. It's bound to be something that you won't forget too soon. Hello. 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 We're going to read another Buddy and Earl book today. Buddy and Earl and the Great Big Baby. No, not what you think. It's actually a great big baby. So, thank goodness, because I've had enough of current events. Anyway, I haven't read this book yet, but you know how much people love babies. They're like, oh, I love babies. I don't really get it. I don't know why people love babies so much. They're like, they're so sweet. And I'm thinking they're not really doing anything. Or people say, oh, I just love the way babies, they smell so fresh. I love baby smell. And when I think about smelling babies, maybe sometimes they smell fresh. Sometimes not so much. I don't know. But anyway, people love babies. So we got a Buddy and Earl book about it. Hope you enjoy it. Buddy and Earl and the Great Big Baby. Written by Maureen Fergus. Pictures by Carrie Sukachev. Great Big Baby. Buddy and Earl and the Great Big Baby. Mrs. Cunningham is coming for a visit, said Mom. She's bringing her baby with her. Ooh, I can't wait, cried Meredith, who loved babies. Me neither, cried Buddy, who loved Meredith. Hooray, shouted Earl, who loved excitement of any kind. After Earl finished cheering, he turned to Buddy and said, So, what's a baby? Buddy was very surprised by the question. Is a baby something you drive around in? Asked Earl. No, said Buddy confidently. Is a baby something you plug into the wall? Asked Earl. No, said Buddy a little less confidently. Is a baby something delicious to eat? Asked Earl, licking his lips. No, exclaimed Buddy in alarm. Babies are small and adorable, explained Buddy. I am small and adorable, said Earl. Babies like to eat things off the floor, said Buddy. I like to eat things off the floor, said Earl. Sometimes babies smell very interesting, said Buddy. Sometimes I smell very interesting, marveled Earl. Oh, Buddy, who would have thought that babies and hedgehogs had so much in common? Not me, admitted Buddy. Just then, the doorbell rang. Worried that Mom hadn't heard it, Buddy ran to the door and barked and barked and barked and barked and barked. Earl waddled after him, keen to meet this creature he'd heard so many good things about. As soon as Mom opened the door, Earl politely said, Hello, baby. The baby paid no attention to Earl. The baby paid no attention to anyone. Instead, he toddled into the living room, knocked over a vase of flowers, tore up a magazine, and ripped a leg off Meredith's favorite dolly. After that, he headed for the kitchen. Filled with foreboding, Buddy and Earl chased after him. Okay, time out. See, that's the thing about babies. Why is everyone so impressed with them? You or I or Buddy and Earl would get in trouble for leaving that kind of mess. But for a baby, they're like, oh, cute little baby. Okay, sorry. Time in. Back to the book. Babies are not small and adorable, spluttered Earl. They are large and horrible. Before Buddy could disagree, the baby grabbed his favorite chew toy and started sucking on it. "No, baby," said Buddy patiently. "You'll get your germs all over my toy." Next, the baby reached into Earl's cage. "No, baby," roared Earl. "Bad baby." Laughing, the baby grabbed a handful of Earl's food and shoved it into his mouth. Earl was horrified. When Mrs. Cunningham saw her baby eating hedgehog food, she was also horrified. "It's time for your nap," she told the baby. Meredith felt very sorry for the baby. Buddy felt a little sorry for the baby. Earl didn't feel at all sorry for the baby. "I'm glad she put you into your cage," Earl told the baby. "That is not a cage, Earl. That is a playpen," said Buddy. "You have no one but yourself to blame," Earl informed the baby. The baby hollered and screamed until Meredith read him a bedtime story. After that, he calmed down, but he didn't fall asleep. Neither did Earl. "I'm watching you, baby," warned Earl. The baby gave Earl a great gummy smile. "Aww," said Earl. The baby blew Earl a noisy kiss. "Tee-hee-hee," giggled Earl. The baby swung one chubby leg over the side of the playpen. "What are you doing?" asked Earl anxiously. Earl woke Buddy up by giving him a teensy-weensy chomp on the tail. "Shush, or you'll wake up Meredith," whispered Earl. "I need your help, Buddy. The adorable little baby has escaped." "I thought you said babies were large and horrible," whispered Buddy. Earl didn't answer. He was already speed-waddling away. When Earl saw that the hallway was empty, he cried, "Oh, Buddy, this is terrible. The baby could be in Meredith's room trying to swim across a swamp full of poisonous snakes." "I do not remember seeing a swamp full of poisonous snakes in Meredith's room," cried Buddy. The baby was not in Meredith's room. The baby could be in Michael's room trying to leap over a giant pit of bubbling lava, bellowed Earl. "I do not think there is a giant pit of bubbling lava in Michael's room," bellowed Buddy. The baby was not in Michael's room. "There is only one possibility left," shrieked Earl. "The baby must be in Mom and Dad's room trying to outrun a stampeding herd of dinosaurs." When Buddy and Earl burst into Mom and Dad's room, they did not see the baby or a stampeding herd of dinosaurs. They did, however, hear a splashing noise coming from Mom and Dad's bathroom. Dashing over, they found the baby washing one of Dad's new shoes. "Thank goodness," sighed Earl. "The baby is safe and all is well." "I do not know if Dad would think that all is well, Earl," said Buddy. People are more important than things, said Earl wisely. Now, go find something else for the baby to wash. We need to keep him busy until help arrives. By the time help arrived, Dad's watch, slippers, and book were just as clean as his shoe. Do you know what I just realized, buddy? Said Earl. Babies and dogs have something in common, too. What is that, Earl? Asked Buddy. They both make the world a happier place, said Earl. Oh, Earl, do you really think so? Asked Buddy. Yes, Buddy, said Earl. I really do. Okay, I admit it. Baby was kind of cute. Buddy and Earl and the great big baby. Have a nice day.